Hello, welcome, 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 hello. Oh, I thought I fixed the leap motion, but apparently not. Sorry, I'm just doing air push-ups. Anyways, hello, welcome. Hi, Blaze. How you doing? You doing okay? Sorry, I need to yawn. I feel like every time now that I start stream, I'm like, okay, I need to yawn. Don't worry about it. Let me just adjust. Okay, I've set up a calibrate button so that you shouldn't hear me go, oh, 1 second, I need to calibrate. I can just like, hang on, I'll show you. There we go, calibrated. Easy, easy. But the only issue is that with the Stream Deck, I would need to restart the Stream Deck application like every day. So I just have to remember that I reset it and then it should be fine. Yeah? I'm good, thank you. Hope you're well too. I'm good. I'm good. I just had some macaroni and cheese and it was delicious. It was so good, honestly. Absolutely amazing. I'm still trying to find like the best place to put my microphone. At the moment, I keep adjusting its height because I also need to like see chat, you know what I mean? Actually, that won't even be an issue because I'll be putting OBS on the other screen in a bit, so it should be fine. It should be fine. We're gonna do some more modeling today. We're gonna be continuing. I said that we might do something else, but there's something else that I wanted to do. I haven't got an update on yet, so I'm not gonna do that just yet. So we're just gonna continue on with Mori's fan art model. But I think that'll be good. I think we did some of the hair last time. Yeah, we did the side piece of the hair. So that should be mirrored. So we just need to work on like the other stuff, such as the hair accessories and then the back of the hair. And then once that's all modeled, we can actually start UV unwrapping, which is a pain. But I do have some fun plugins that, I say fun plugins. We have some plugins that I was lucky enough to get in the Humble Bundle deal that I bought. That will make UV packing a lot easier, I think. Okay, let me just swap. Hello. Hi, Luluchituchivalden. Hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you? As usual, because I have everything matching to the name, exact name, I do need to swap the name here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, cool. Let me just move this over. I wish I could just automate everything, you know? But when you automate things, it can go wrong. So that's why I try not to. I was about to say, you guys can see my screen. We're not in Teams at the moment. So I don't think I need to see that or say that. Oh yeah, we're working on the, whatever the hell this is, the braid, which now that I'm looking at it, we need to do some more adjustments because I'm not happy with it. I think we made it, like we need to make it thicker, but we also need to make the ears, which I've conveniently forgotten to do. I haven't worked on this model at all, like when I was offline, so that's why I've not gotten the ears done. But I might try my best at doing them on stream, like if I don't get the time to do them offline, but we'll see. Because she does need ears. Like that is just a requirement. Right, so... Oh yeah, we swapped the thing, didn't we? I'm just gonna adjust this a little bit because I saw that it was off. Okay. I still want to make this like slimmer, but it should be fine. And we still need to adjust this because this is obviously in the way, but I think what we'll do is we'll figure out what we want to do with the braid and then we will adjust it. I think that just makes sense. Otherwise, we're gonna keep going back and forth. Let's see. Okay, so we've done those mirror. And then we have some like stray hairs here on top, but we need to, I think, mirror these first. Can I just like, if I grab this one, oh shit, okay, yeah, oh, okay, I know why. So we just need to cursor to selected and then, I'm stupid, hang on. Cursor to world origin. And there we go. That's a bit better. And we have to just do the same thing for this one as well. Actually, we don't need to do that again because we already have it at origin. The same goes for this one, I think. Yeah. Just do the same thing. Because we were gonna use the thing, weren't we? We were gonna use this, but then we decided not to. So, let's see. I've just done it 2 times, but I get confused. Okay, there we go. Cool. What does that look like so far? It looks a little bit odd. We are obviously gonna make this like thicker. And that reminds me, let me just... Increase, no. Decrease this one. Okay, that should be fine. Let's see. So, are these mirrored? This goes here. Okay, these are mirrored, but we want to make some adjustments. Okay, so we kind of just only need to make one side. I'm gonna have a quick drink. I know we should have started, but I'm really thirsty today. And that's because I spent like, I don't know how long. I spent quite a bit of time cleaning both of the bathrooms today. And it was difficult. Hello, Axios, hello. There we go. Sorry, I'm just about to drink my bottle. My bottle of Fanta. How you doing? You doing okay? Let me just... Okay, there we go. Right, so... Mirror, mirror, mirror. Mirror, mirror. Is everything mirrored? No, this is not mirrored. And then we might have to pull up the actual drawing to figure out what's going on. I wonder if we add layers on them or not. We'll see. Then because of that, you need to use the bathroom, so you had to clean it again. Because of what? Because I drank my drink. What do you mean? Doing okay? What about you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm just a bit sleepy. I think it's a sleepy week for me. But what did I do today? Oh, I played some League. That was nice. We had a... I say it was nice. We had a Timo, I think, near the... I think it was the last game, who... It was up against a Garen. And I don't blame him. Garen's a bit of a pain to play against, to be honest. But he ended up just saying open mid, not open mid, sorry, open top, and then he just like went and hid in enemy bushes for like 5-10 minutes. So that was fun. Didn't win that game, obviously. I played mid, surprisingly. I know, shocking. I never play mid, but I did, because the people I was playing with were all support mains. So basically, one actually got support, and then one went bot, and then I went mid. But it was good. It was nice. Except for the Timo that just ended, but you know. Hi Timo! Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. You never feel dirty after cleaning a room? No? Do you? I mean, after cleaning, like, if it's like a bathroom clean, it's always a very strenuous task for me. I don't think that's the word, but it's like, I just end up taking a shower after because I'm like, okay, I'm done, you know? I'm tired. Like, my muscles are sore. My legs, well, my legs are okay now, but earlier in the day, my legs were just like I sat in the chair, and then I stood up, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna fall over. Who feels dirty after cleaning unless what you're cleaning is super gross? I guess that depends, yeah. It depends what you're cleaning, I suppose, as well. If you're cleaning like a bin, it might not be the best experience. I can imagine that. And you might want to just like get a shower in case you've like accidentally touched something in the bin. Like if it's like a really dirty bin, but let's see. So we have the hair. Okay, let's start with the long strands of the hair. Let me just get the... So sorry, I keep hiccuping. Oh, I'm a silly goose. I removed that to get for the sketch. Okay. Like if I was cleaning a hoarder's house that was full of bugs and decaying rubbish, then sure, but cleaning my room never feels dirty. Oh my god. Speaking of hoarders, I'm not a hoarder. Don't get me wrong. But I've been watching, oh sorry, I've just hit the mic. Apologies. But I've been watching Cinnamon Toast Ken on YouTube. And I think he does a couple of videos on hoarders and stuff. And if there's pets involved, I try to avoid them just because I don't like seeing pets, you know, in a neglectful environment and stuff like that. But some of them don't have pets. And I watch those. And I just have this like great inspiration after to do a clean in my own house. Even though my house does not look like a hoarder's house. But do you know what I mean? Like it just makes me think, oh, you know what? I have this strong urge to clean now. It's weird. Let's see. That's what a hoarder would say. Only a hoarder would say they're not a hoarder. I guess. No, I think the closest thing I get to being a hoarder is having multiple plates in my room. Like if I happen to eat a lot in my room. But I always do clean it up, you know? I think it's insane if you have like one plate and then you take it downstairs and that's it. Like you don't keep any plates ever in your room like that. I feel like 2 plates is fine. 1 plate is like you should get another plate, you know? I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'm just like a pseudo hoarder of plates. It's the same as like it's okay to have like 1 water bottle in your room and maybe forget about it and then you have to like take it downstairs and they take it downstairs as if everyone has their kitchen downstairs, but you know what I mean. Take it to the kitchen to clean it. I was told once at work they had a house clearance who was a hoarder. They had an entire van full of jars that had various liquids in. Okay, actually, before we continue with the modeling, I need to know, is putting, so you know those jars, like say like you have a tomato based sauce jar and you empty it, like you use the sauce and you clean it out and it's all good. Is it then weird to put cooking oil and like say for example if you cook with butter, right? You have butter and cooking oil and then once you're done cooking whatever you're cooking, you put it into a jar and then you collect it in the jar and then you chuck it out. Is that weird? Like maybe I'm weird for that, but I don't do it anymore. I'm not allowed to. Visu bans it. But that's what I used to do and it was so convenient. But it did look gross, don't get me wrong, it did look gross, but it was just easier to throw it out when it was in like solid state. And you would just keep it under the sink. Like, it's not like you would put it on display. It's not weird, that's what we do. Okay, thank God, I'm not the only one. I just remembered it now that I was thinking about it. Because you don't want to put it down the sink. Exactly, yeah, no, we don't put it down the sink. What we currently do is we try and soak up as much of it with paper, you know, like kitchen paper, and then we just chuck that in the bin. But it's nasty. I don't like cleaning up liquid. I mean, I don't think anyone likes, but grease is just one of those things where I go, ew, it's nasty, it's nasty, I don't like it. Especially if it's like halfway solid already and you have to like sometimes you'll have like a lot of grease and you have to like almost scrape it out. Ugh. Nasty. If you tell me you'd be the person dealing with a nasty oil jar, then I'd say do it. Yeah, no, I would. Of course I would. I wouldn't be like, hey, Visu, can you take this out, even though it was my idea? But I would forget about it, so you have to remind me. But I know I would. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. You're a big liar. I think I'd have to find a jar that's big enough for me to dump oil in. But then again, we don't really cook. Like, we do a lot of oven and air fry cooking. I think it's different with air fry. I don't know. We don't have a lot of dishes in the house that we go, you know, okay, there's a lot of oil in here. Like if you have breakfast every day, fried egg is the main oil used. Yeah, and we don't really, I don't see much oil after. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's oil that you can not obviously put down the sink, but that little amount of oil you can probably just wipe once and then just wash the pan, you know. But if we were cooking like bacon every day, I wanna use the oil jar again. but we have to get a jar so we can put something in, you know? I don't know. What about cooking juices like from cooking meats? Well, I don't know actually. So lately we've been having like Visu has been cooking like what's it called? Um, like meal prepped chili. So we've literally like he will make like a big batch of chili, which does use meat, I think. Is it? Yeah, there's minced meat in there. And then chili sauce and whatever. And then we just like meal prep that. I say we, he does it. But then he meal preps that, and then every day of the week I'll have like half a container of chili that I'll take out of the freezer and put it, well, it's a full container, but I'll take that out of the freezer, put it in the fridge, and then have half a container for lunch one day and half a container the next day, because they should last 2 days, right? And then there's these like really handy instant rice packs, you know, like like microwave rice, but instead of having one giant bag to yourself, because we have lunch at different times, like when we're at work, he now gets these like, it's like split into two. I don't know what they're called, but they're quite handy, because one pack of that rice thing and then half a portion of the chili container is enough for me for lunch at one period of time. I've started realizing, it's weird, but I've started realizing you don't need to eat until you're like disgustingly full anymore, you know, like until you feel like your stomach is gonna burst. You don't need to do that. You can't just not do it, you know? But I have a big mindset of I don't want to waste food. So if I don't eat it, I need to either put it away as leftover, like if I don't finish it, or I need to eat it, you know? And feel be in pain. But when it is too good, I know, like ice cream and stuff, oh my god. I can't stop myself. Even if it's painful, I will eat it. I'm trying to like improve that part, but it's hard. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we said we're gonna make the big hair. So I'm thinking, what is the biggest trunk? I'm gonna say this is probably the biggest trunk. It's probably nicer in the middle, actually. Because cooking burgers leaves a lot of oil. Yeah, we don't have burgers that often. I love burgers, don't get me wrong. But at the moment, we haven't had it a lot because we've just been planning our meals. But I think burger is one of those places where it's like you have to wipe a couple of times to get the oil away, and then you wash it. Or you do it in the air fryer, and then you would just wipe it, I guess. Which, I love the air fryer, but it's a little bit of a pain. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. So, what did we want? We wanted curves, right? Oh my god, the ice cream man heard me. He was like, "You said ice cream." Curve. We've decided Nerb's curve are our best friend now. So, before we do anything though, let's straighten this curve up. There we go. Now I'm imagining Visu wearing an apron and cooking lavish meals. He's really good at cooking, to be honest, so you're not far off. I, on the other hand, am crap. I once tried to make a risotto. It didn't go well. It did not go well at all. It was crunchy. I don't think risottos are meant to be crunchy. But I tried my best, and that's what matters, right? Please say yes. Right, let's make a shape. I mean, can we maybe use like one of these? Is this a good shape? Maybe not. There we go. I would say maybe that's a good shape, or we can use maybe like this one. Hang on, let's just we might do a wider, we might just make a whole new shape, but for now I think we'll use that one. Hi Ventura, hello, welcome. How are you? We sometimes get the ice cream van stop right outside of work. I'd like some ice cream now, to be honest, now that I talked about it. But I've been doing so good. I had macaroni and cheese, and that was it. No, I had a bag of crisps, and that was it. with the macaroni and cheese, not together at the same time, at different times. You're an adult with adult money. You can waste food if you're happy wasting some money. I know, but I don't want to waste. No, because so Visu cooks a lot, right? If we're actually cooking food, he's the one cooking because I can't cook, right? If we're making like pizza, then I will cook it with a few exceptions. So I feel bad wasting his cooking, if that makes sense, or anyone's cooking. Like if we go to a restaurant, I will feel bad about not eating my food. But now that I'm like, if I go to restaurants, now I'm thinking, you know what? It's fine if I can't eat it all. I'd rather not eat it all than be in pain, you know? Or just order a smaller portion. But my eyes deceive me sometimes. Okay, my eyes go, you know what? You can get like one of those new like McDonald's burgers. You can get that, and then you can get, you know, a large fries, and then you can get this like delicious frappe, right? No, not anymore. I cannot. No. I'm better these days. How are you? I'm good. I'm happy to hear you're doing better. We're just doing some more modeling today. I thought because we did all that gaming in the 24-hour stream that we could chill with some modeling this week, and then next week we will go back to modeling and then one game a week. And obviously we're gonna continue Elden Ring next week. So I think we're gonna do 3 streams next week if I'm not wrong. But I will confirm that with an actual, you gotta hold me to this, okay? With an actual stream graphic thing. What's it called? Stream schedule. That's the one. You have to hold me to it because I ran out of time. And then Tuesday came and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like, it's too late now. I'm just gonna write a message on Twitter and be like, okay, this is where stream is. I know it's boring. No one's gonna see it because it's not an infographic. But I'm gonna have, well, I don't have to, but I want to make one for next week. Okay, so please hold me accountable. Don't let me be lazy. All right, let's twist. Hang on. Okay, no, I don't like that shape. We're gonna make a new shape. So, let's grab you. I'm gonna get lost in the sauce with all these shapes. What's it called? Let's see. I never have real money though. I've not had a tip at work for a while. When you get tipped at your work? I thought that was a very US thing. Maybe it happens in the UK as well. They do, but into the bank. I never visit the bank. What do you mean? Do you have to visit the bank to get your money? Doesn't it just go onto your card? I'm thinking like so. This is our back hair shape. I should probably add all the shapes into one collection, shouldn't I? Let's see. Okay. Back hair shape. There we go. That's better, I think. We have a saying in Portugal that eyes were hungry. I'm not sure other cultures have this too. Yeah, eyes were bigger than the stomach. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm familiar with. I just didn't remember it. But that is a common fault with me, I think, because I do like to eat food and I love to eat candy, especially sour candy. But my body doesn't like sour candy. So it's like a constant battle, to be honest. Let's see. I think we'll add it here. Card money isn't real money? What, is it just because you think that it doesn't exist? Or is it just like, oh yeah, I don't mind spending card money because it's not real money, and then you look at your debt and you're like, oh shit. Goodbye, summer holiday dream. I say as if I have a summer holiday dream. I do not, but Oh, we need to add subdiv, our Lord and Savior subdiv. There we go. The music today is especially chilling. Do you know what it is? It's... Hang on. This song is actually called... This specific one is Comforting You by WYS. The playlist is Lofi Girl X Gentle Mates Chill Beats. So yeah, if you wanted to pick it up, you got the name right there. If you want me to write it down, I'd be happy to, if I remember. Because if you leave it another like 20 seconds, I might have forgot. Only debt I have is from uni, and that's just forgettable debt. You say that. So, basically, I have uni debt, obviously, because I'm going to uni. I also, unfortunately, have Norwegian uni debt, even though I never went to uni. Because in Norway, you can take out a loan and like, I guess it's called a grant for college, I suppose. So if you go to a college that costs money, usually education is free in Norway, right? By free, I mean it's covered under the tax stuff, right? But then you can, like, if you don't have like a lot of household income, like if your parents haven't earned X amount of money in X year, then you can get a grant that will be, or it's a loan that will be converted into a grant once you pass. I did not pass, so I have a Norwegian student loan debt in that sense, and they don't give a shit if you don't like earn, like, I think in the UK it's like you have to earn, is it like 27,000 or something? I think they might have changed it. For me, it says I have to earn more than 27,000 before they will start charging me. No. In Norway, they don't care. They will get that money. And I think they expect me to pay like £100 a month, which is insane for uni debt. Like, that's stupid. It's stupid money. Now they allow you to basically, what's it called? Like, postpone the payments for 36 months. All right, that's a long time until it isn't. And I think my last postponement, I've already used it, so I have to start paying starting 2025. And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to pay £100 a month for something like, it's not a service, it's not anything, I didn't pass, whatever. I know it's just like government money basically. I don't like it, but I'll have to pay it. I could just not pay it, but then if I ever try and work in Norway, then they're just gonna take all the money I earned from my job, so it would basically impossible to work there, you know? Fun times. Norway is good with a lot of things, but not that aspect, I think, personally. Because even if you're like, say for example, you're living in Norway and you don't have a job, like you're unemployed and you're on benefits or whatever, because Norway has benefits, you still have to pay the £100, which is insane to me. Also, I'm gonna have a quick drink. Oh yeah, hang on. I think our saying's actually more along the lines of the eye's hunger was bigger than the stomach, maybe. I really can't remember since I haven't heard it in ages. That's fair. For undergrad, I think you pay back if you earn over 25k a year. I think they recently changed it, didn't they? Because I think if you start a uni, let me double check. If you start a uni in X year in the UK, then you start paying at one threshold, and then if you started uni at another year, then you started with a lower threshold, I guess. So uni, when do you need to start paying at depth UK? Let's have a look. We're paying a student loan. When do you start paying? Yeah, so it depends what plan you have. So let's see. If you have a plan 1 student loan, then you'll only repay when your income reaches 24,990, right? If you're on plan 2, it's 27,295. If you have a plan 4, which I don't, why is there so many plans? Just get it together. you'll only start paying when you hit 31,000. But then if you have a plan 5, which I think is the newest one, basically any new student after X amount a year, then you will only repay when you hit 25,000. So it's weird how they went up to 31,000 and then down to 25. A little bit odd. Now, does it say which repayment plan I'm on? Okay, so let's have a look. If you start your course on or after 1st of August 2023, then you'll be on plan 5. Unless you're doing postgraduate. If you started your course between 1st September 2012 and 31st of July 2023, then you'll be plan 2. So I am plan 2, I think. So plan 2, it's funny because if you started during plan 1, you would be paying with the threshold 24,000 something. But I'm on plan 2, so I'm not gonna start paying until I'm above 27,000. I'm not near that right now with my full-time job, so I'm chill. I'm okay, because I would have needed to pay. I think it was a year ago or something, because they will only accept postponement for 4 years / until you do your course. I haven't finished my course yet because it's part-time, right? But it has been 4 years, so I should have paid if my income was higher, but it's not. So I guess I don't mind unit debt because it comes out of tax, so I don't need to think about it. That's fair. Yeah, Norway isn't that advanced. You have to set up a direct debit in Norway to have it taken out of the account, and if you don't, they're gonna be pissy. They're gonna be angry. They're not gonna be happy. They don't like that. But yeah, in the UK, you can't really stop it, even if you wanted to be honest. Also, no, I was not committing tax evasion. That's not why I moved to the UK. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, the 25k thing was a new one the previous government added, I remember, because everyone was so pissed. I don't blame them. I don't fucking blame them. Like, this country is expensive enough as it is. It's not even that expensive compared to other countries. I learned the other day that Switzerland is insanely expensive. Like, they earn more money, of course, but they're more expensive than Norway. And that's insane, because Norway has a big reputation of being an expensive country. Whenever someone goes, oh, I want to visit Norway. It looks so pretty. All the mountains, all the snow. Hi, Kiroko. Hello. Thank you for the throw. Hello. I always say, bring a fat wallet, because it is expensive, right? But apparently Switzerland is even more expensive. So I think, don't quote me on this because this could be wrong, but I was looking at a website comparing Norway and comparing Switzerland just to see, and I think Switzerland was 30% more expensive in general, except for on alcohol, because Norway has some like insane tax on alcohol. But it would be like, so if like a standard, I think we also compared UK and Switzerland. So a standard meal in the UK, like if you go to like an inexpensive restaurant, would be like £15, £14. In Switzerland, it would be like £20. Hey, God, that's too expensive. I also strongly suggest people don't try to pay off their student debt, because after you pay some for 30 years, it then gets written off. Unless you're then in plan 5, because I think that's 40 years instead of 30 years, which is insane. She evaporated. I actually got yeeted, but it's pretty close to just being evaporated, to be honest. It makes it kind of look like that with the little sparkle I did. Wait, let me do it again. Let me see. I'm gonna, where is it? Throw me. Do you know what it is? I wanted to try and add, like, you know that like typical anime thing where someone gets yeeted up in the sky and it's just like a bling and then that little sparkle. I wanted to try and imitate it, but with the way I've set it up, because I had to make some adjustments to it, it's not as good as it used to be. It should go way higher, to be honest. But also, I hope you're doing well. 40 years, people basically be in retirement and still paying off student loans? Yeah. I think so. Let me double check. I might just be talking out of my ass. I tend to do that. Let's see. So When will my student loan be written off? Let's see. Yeah, I was correct. So, Plan 2 loans, which is the one I am, are written off 30 years after the April you were first due to repay. Plan 5 loans, which is everyone starting after 2023 or on 2023, are written off 40 years after the April you were first due to repay. I don't know what it is with this April thing. They have like a strong stance on it being April, but you know. But if you die, the student loan will be cancelled. So, you know, I mean, not encouraging it, I'm just saying. It's nice that it doesn't get carried over to like if you have a wife or a husband or a partner, it just gets cancelled out, which is nice. Also, I did not post that I'm live today on Twitter, so that's unfortunate. Let me, I literally have a post literally on the page. Am I okay? It says starting very shortly. Maybe I should change that. Currently, online with some more blender. Okay, there we go. Cool. Nice one. I really thought I had everything under control today. Not really. Okay, cool. That's fine. I think because April is when taxes get calculated or something. April, because that's the start of the financial year. Ah, that makes sense. April's the beginning of the financial year. I think at work we follow a different financial year, which is why I get confused. But that makes sense. That makes sense. We haven't done any modeling. We've just been yapping. Okay. It's cool to yap sometimes, though. Let's see. So, I don't know where this hair strand goes, but we're just gonna wing it, I think, is an option. Now, the only thing that I've noticed with a lot of these chibis and a lot of this 2D art thing is that they're not orthographic, right? Like you can see here, I mean, I've done the same mistake. You can see the hair being ginormous in the back, right? So we could grab all of this and like pull it here, but that's a lot of hair. That is a lot of hair. Usually they would draw it and it would kind of almost like be like this, the way that it would be drawn, even by myself, you know? Don't worry, public finance is scoffed. I don't know anything about finance. I know nothing about politics. I know even less about finance, I think, just in general. Chat are masters of distraction. Pretty much, it's all your fault. You're doing this. One hairy chibi? No, she has a lot of hair. I do agree with you. Ignore this little Santa Christmas guy over here. We don't worry too much about him. But that is like one tendency that I remember, like when I do a lot of these models, is I go and I look at the hair and think that's one giant fucking piece of hair in the back, right? But then in 3D it doesn't really translate, because what you can see is, so the fringe, right, it goes to like here. This is like the fringe area, that's where it ends. So if you compare that, like if you look from the side, it will look like headset hair, to be honest. Like the fringe will start here and it will just look weird. So we might make it a little bit smaller. Like maybe I'm thinking like here makes more sense. I mean, we can always adjust it, but I don't think we need it to make it that big in the back. Why are you going to expose us like that? I bought and played a game today and finished a game as well. Wait, what game? What game did you play? I'll try and distract her again. Cindy, have you ever modeled a cape or a cloak? No, I have not, because I have the simple reason being that I have not yet had a design with a cape or a cloak. But it sounds like a dream and a nightmare at the same time. Not necessarily because of the modeling part. I think the modeling part will be quite easy. I'm thinking more about the physics. Having it not clip through is gonna be an experience. I think it depends on what physics you do and how much this cape need to basically move away from the body. There's a couple of ways you can handle it. For example, if you have a cape that goes here, you can have the cape follow the body, like the body bones basically, all the way to say like down here. Like imagine she has a cape, she does not, but you know, she has a cape now. And then so basically if you like if you move the body backwards, like if you were to like do this or something, then the cape would follow and it would be no problem. These arms might still get a bit in the way unless you have colliders on them. So you could have colliders, which is fine depending on the physics type. But then once you get here, you can then have like whatever physics you want and you can just have it like sway. But it depends. It depends on how you do it and how it looks and design. It's similar to long coated jackets basically. It's probably a bit easier to do a long coated jacket, but actually now that I remember, I did a shawl for Luna Lynn's model, the previous model. She did have a shawl that went from here to here and it was really pretty. Oh my god, I loved working on that model because the designs and the patterns on that model were just so pretty. But it was a little bit of a pain to make it not clip through, and I still won the bit of physics on it. I think I did an okay job, but it was one of the earlier models that I did, so it, like when I look at it now, I'm like, it has a few glaring issues. I think that was an art raffle model. But I also wish I could just like not necessarily go back in and fix it, because that's more effort sometimes. It's sometimes easier to just like start from scratch, remake it, make it different, because a lot of the underlying topology would also need to be fixed. A true master of distraction. I don't mind talking about these type of things because I like talking about 3D stuff. I mean, I like talking in general, but talking about 3D stuff and like people have questions about 3D stuff, that makes me happy, unless I don't know the answer, and then I need to like try and find the answer, and that might make me go on a scavenging hunt, you know, which might take like half an hour, but that's fine. It was called Creepy Tale Some Other Place. Took me 3 hours to finish. By the way, if you like creepy games, it's not super creepy. But you should try out Slay the what? Slay the Princess? I didn't play that on stream because I was scared that people were gonna spoil it. Not saying my community, I was scared that like some random was gonna come in and spoil it, right? But Slay the Princess was so fucking good. And I nearly did not finish it because I got distracted by something. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna finish it. And I was so happy I did. It's like a multi-ending game, if you like those. Lots of decisions. It's great, and the art style is amazing. But it has quote-unquote creepy undertones. Hi, Senstial. Hello. How are you? Senception. Yes, we need more sense. We haven't started our official Sen cult yet. We need to do that. Like ASAP. We should do like a Zen collab. Only Sens allowed. I'm gonna have a quick drink. How are you doing? Love that game. It's so good, isn't it? I just picked it up on a whim and then I fell in love with it after because I was like, oh my god. Sorry, I need to mute because I was drinking heavily. How many Zens is that now? I mean, there's one Zen that we probably won't be able to invite because she's, you know, a giant VTuber. But other than her, I only know 2. Myself and Sensiel. I don't think I know... I mean, there's like Zenyatta from Overwatch, but he's not a VTuber. He's a... he's a hero, you know? Is that what they call them in Overwatch? Heroes? I don't think he'd join. We can just put like a PNG of him in the corner or something. Maybe we can just have someone roleplay him. Oh my god, that would be amazing actually. Hello Zen, yes it's Zen. You're so right, we need a Zen cult. I wouldn't put it past Big Zen. Really? I haven't watched a lot of her streams. I love her design, obviously. It's hard not to love it, you know? But I did watch some of her streams when she was doing... I thought it was Naruto, but it wasn't. Or maybe it was, I don't know. She seems pretty funny though. I don't know what we would call our Zen cult name, to be honest. Zen Squared. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you intended that to be the name, but I'm a fan. Why can't I make this smaller, please? Apparently, I'm not allowed. Okay. Right, let's see. Hair. So this is the scalp. So this will be like hair color, right? But we want to try. That's one of my biggest challenges. I think I mentioned this on... Did I mention this on stream or did someone else mention it and I commented on it? Everything's just blurry these days. But I mentioned that it's quite hard to avoid this, you know, the scalp showing. That's why I can't wait to finish my own model, which I haven't. I think I started the body base because I was trying to learn topology, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start the body base of my own model. But then I think I started this one and I was like, oh, I'll just do this one. Because I still have not finished the shading on my own model. I'm so sorry. I will get it done, but I also have some other commissions that I need to do. And I'm very close to finishing those, but not yet finished them. Let's see. Okay, so where would this go? I assume it would go like... Good thing we had shorts on there. It'd go down to like here, right? So now I'll play the game and think of what to do for the rest of the week. Oh yeah, you were trying to figure out that earlier in the Discord. I just paid like £9 for a 3-hour game. I'd say that's a good deal. That is a good deal. That's what, £3 for an hour? That's like cheaper than arcades, right? Don't overwork yourself anyways then. Well, overwork is my middle name. Zenny Overwork Dora. I've just decided that Dora is like my last name because whenever something somewhere asks me for like a full name, like a first name and last name, I just put Zenny and then Dora. But I don't really have a last name in that, you know, in that sense, you know. Arcades? Do those things still exist? Yeah, they do. There's one, let me think. I went to an airport and there was an arcade there. I don't remember what airport it was though. But yeah, they exist. Kind of not a scam. I wouldn't say it's a scam, but it's, you know, it's good fun for kids, right? And people who also like arcades. I'm not gonna judge people for liking arcades at an adult age. People are allowed to do whatever the hell they want. Let's see. So we have that hair strand. It's gonna be really easy now that we've like set this up, because now what we can do is we can just like adjust this. Oh my god, where? Okay. And then we just need to like go here. We probably actually want to pull this one out a little bit. Maybe this one as well. And hair is usually like, I mean, hang on, I'll show you. My hair is not well made at the top, as you can see. It is very clumpy and awful, which is why, I mean, you don't really see the top of the hair a lot. It doesn't look great, right? You can see a few little gaps here. Don't worry about it. We don't think about it. But hair would usually be, hang on. There we go. Hair would usually be like normal hair, like natural hair, right? Like zigzaggy. Well, it depends on how you do your... It took my hair away. Damn. It depends on how you do the hair IRL. Like if you do like a zigzaggy pattern, that's very popular. Or you can do just like a straight line, but that's a little bit harder in 3D. I think it's easier to do a zigzag. Hi Chilky, hello. That zooming into your hair roots was too lit. Oh my god, I expect you to be like fully disappointed in whatever I've done at the top here, but then again, it's like one of those things. This was what, my third from scratch model, and I was doing it on stream. I don't remember. I feel like, was I nervous back then? I'm not saying I'm not nervous now, but I don't know. I don't remember that time. Wouldn't amalgamation of Zens be called a Sentity? Okay, I'm stealing that. This is now mine, Blaze. Thank you. Thank you for volunteering that information to me. You're not allowed to copyright it. That your third model? God, I'm so bad. No, don't say that. I will come to your house and shout at you. Okay? It was my third from scratch model. So the modeling history, if I can remember, is I did... The first one was like, I'd say like 50% V... No. It started off as 100% Vroid, and then I changed some things. I remade some outfits in Blender. Like remade just the same outfits, but in Blender. So it ended up being like 70-30. So 70 Vroid, 30 Blender. And then the next one was everything was Vroid except for the outfit. So the hair was Vroid, the body mesh was Vroid, but the clothing were all made from scratch. That was my wrap model, and that one I'd say was like maybe like 40% Vroid, 60% Blender, and then the third one was everything except for the body was Blender. So that was like 10% Vroid, 90% Blender. And then the fourth model I did some commission stuff, like I was fixing someone's model in between that, and then I did another texture fix and another model in between that as well. But the fourth model that I did, which was mine, was a fully from scratch based on an old OC that I have. And then the fifth model was my rat lady, which I did use a little bit on stream when I started, before I had, my current model. And then I basically quote unquote graduated her. I mean, I wanted to do like a proper thing, but I just never did because I'm lazy. And then I'm using this model, but I've made some alterations on this model throughout the time I've been streaming. And then I started doing commissions. By I started doing commissions, I mean people would ask me if I had commissions open, and I didn't officially have them open, but I was like, yeah, go on, I'll do commissions. And then I did our raffle, which was like 2 models. So it's been a couple of models now. I'm gonna say maybe like 10 plus from scratch. But yeah, it's going well. Blender is taking over my life. Don't worry, I forgive you all your modeling quirkiness. You're still learning, and I love watching that. Oh, Chilky, that's so sweet of you. That's so sweet. I'm glad. When I started streaming, I was scared I would get like a lot of, not elitists, but like a lot of people who were like, why don't you do it this way? Why don't you do it that way? And I think I did have a couple of people come in who were like that at the start. But then, 99% of people who have come in, including, regulars in my community, have been really nice. Even if they also do 3D, they don't go, oh, why are you being stupid? Why are you doing it this way or not this way, You're so charismatic too. I just kind of, oh my god, Chilky, you're so kind. I consider myself very introverted and shy. So I appreciate those comments. Now, we do have an ad starting in about a minute. So I'm just going to see if I can quickly fix this hair, because I was going to start putting it, let's see, I think hair here. Put the hair here. Okay, that's it. We learned the ways of modeling from you, Cindy. You're a teacher. No, because you'll learn the bad mistakes. I make mistakes just like anyone else, you know? Okay, we're having an ad starting in about 40 seconds, so we're just gonna start it now. Sensei, oh my god. I'm stealing that one as well. You're really good with these names, you know. You're not allowed to copyright it. Okay. BRB, quick ad break. Hello, welcome back, welcome back. I can't stop thinking about Zensei. That's how I fucking say it as well. Like sometimes by mistake. Also, I wanted to ask you guys a question. So you know how I'm doing 3 minutes of ads per hour, right? Which is a requirement for me to have no pre-rolls on the entire stream because I stream for 3 hours, right? But I've been thinking of like mixing it up. So it does suck to have 3 hours every hour. I think that's a bit much in my own personal opinion. So I'm wondering if people would prefer if I had like say a 3-minute one in the middle of the stream. So there would be 3 minutes, but then have pre-rolls on for the other parts of the stream which wouldn't be covered. I don't know. Cause I like the standpoint that I have is that if I could have no ads, that would be perfect. Personally, like I don't like ads. They don't do anything for me. No, keep 3 minutes every hour. Okay. See, I appreciate what other people are thinking about this, you know, and what other people consider. Because I've seen so many threads where people are like this is on Twitter, by the way. Twitter posts, I guess. And people are like, well, I like to mix it up, or I just like to have pre-rolls on all the time. I don't give a shit about breaks. Or I like to do a break an hour because that's what is the requirement from Twitch, right? And I personally, when I am a viewer, I hate pre-rolls. They piss me off. Because if I'm just like, I like to watch people who have a very low viewer, like, what's it called? People who don't have many viewers, because I want to see new people, possibly newer streamers, or people who maybe just don't have like too many people watching them. So when I then go around, because obviously if I'm not enjoying the content, I'm not going to stay, right? That's the same for every streamer and every viewer. Then I go and look at someone else. But then sometimes I'll have to wait like 2 fucking minutes to see if the content they're, you know, showing is something that I'd like to see. It's hard, you know? It's not, I'm not blaming the streamer for having pre-rolls on. I just hate the concept of pre-rolls, you know? I blame Twitch personally, but so I thought I'd ask, because we've been doing 3 minute an hour, and we usually do 3-hour streams. We've been doing that for some time now, and I was expecting some people to be like, ew, no ads, I hate it. But I was hoping I could like curb the expectations with the timer, you know, with those type of stuff, so that people know when I'm back. Because I do understand people get frustrated if they join a stream and someone's on break, but I don't know how long they're on break for. Do you know what I mean? Which is why I added, you know, the bot command thing to be like, hey, we're going on a break. 3-minute break, that is, you know? I want to make it as nice as possible for a viewer. But I guess some people will just prefer pre-rolls, and that's okay. Pre-roll ads are too hurtful for people coming in. Yeah, that's my point of view as a viewer as well. You know, I don't like pre-rolls. Sometimes I have the patience for it. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, whatever, sure, I'll wait. I'll wait and see what their stuff is. But when I'm just browsing through like people who I've never heard of, don't know, and just see on Twitch, I'm like, well, they could be sitting in silence for all I know. I wouldn't know because there's pre-rolls, you know? I like pre-rolls. What do you like about them? Do you prefer a pre-roll over a 3-minute ad, like in the middle of the stream? I'm not judging you, by the way, for liking pre-rolls, even though I personally hate pre-rolls. I'm literally just curious. Can't say that word. Curious. I keep saying curious. It's curious, I think. Okay, there we go. Ooh, can't have that. Curiously. I need to. But Rudo is going on my nerves, man. It's not even Rudo's fault. The lip syncing when I laugh goes like like a fish. Hang on, let me. I swear. Oh no, the other one might still be broken. Let's try it. Let's have a look. I was using a third-party plugin for the lip sync, but I don't know if it's still. Oh, I deleted it because I'm a dumbass. Okay, I'll try it some other time. I might mess around with Rudo tomorrow. Seems to be like a pattern that I have. On Sundays, I go, you know what? I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna change things up for my stream. I'm gonna change things up in Rudo, whatever. My blueprints, you know? I mean, it's better than ads every few minutes. And the streamer keeps talking so you can't even have a convo because you miss so much dialogue. Here it's better because you actually tell us ads are coming and then pause. Yeah, I pause when I can. Obviously, if I'm in like a League of Legends game, like during the 24-hour stream, we did not have the chance to pause because I was playing Overwatch. Even though I probably could have waited, we could have been like, hey, okay, we're gonna chill, we're gonna take a break. But I was playing with people, like people were joining, so I didn't want to be inconvening them as much, you know? I know that we still put breaks on for League. I hope that was okay for Floral. I think Visu didn't mind, but it's harder when it's, I'm not saying a collab, but when it's, you know, with viewers. I don't want to be like annoying. That's like my life motto. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be an inconvenience to anyone. I was on one stream where there was ads every 10 minutes. Okay, that's insane. I have seen people be like, yeah, I have a 3-minute ad, 3-minute ad every 30 minutes. And I'm like, 6 minutes of an hour. That's a lot, in my personal opinion. But, you know, people are allowed to have ads for different reasons. I can understand if you have a longer stream, like we did with our 24-hour. I didn't have as many breaks as I probably should have had, but I know that we had like a 15-minute ad or something. Not ad, sorry. We didn't have ads that entire time. We had a 3-minute ad, and then we extended that to like a 15-minute break because I was eating my breakfast, my pizza breakfast, which was delicious. I'll have you know. I had the same pizza. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. Hello, Narvel. Hello. I had the same pizza yesterday. It was nice. We have like the same pizza every time because then we can count the calories. Focus mode? You don't want me to keep yapping? I'll try and focus a little bit more. Pizza's breakfast? Yeah, so during the 24-hour stream, we had sushi before the stream, and that absolutely, like, that was a lot of food because we had like one Costco sushi each, and we didn't, what's it called? We didn't realize it was that much food. It was delicious, mind you. Focus on the water drinking. Okay, I will try my best. And because we weren't really hungry after the sushi, we were like, okay, we'll just have pizza later. But then I started the stream and I wasn't hungry then either, so I think we had pizza breakfast, if I remember. It was nice. Or maybe I did have pizza, but I had my leftovers. No, I had pizza and then I didn't finish my pizza and then I put some, and then I had leftovers later on, I think. I don't know. I'll have to check the VOD. I don't remember, but first time in a while I've had breakfast for pizza for breakfast. That's the one. Unfortunately, you cannot stack the ad-free time if you play 6 minutes, an hour or more. It just resets back to 64 minutes without ads. That's silly. That is silly. Why is Twitch like this? Why can't they just be happy, you know? Oh yeah, that would have. Actually, you know what? Hang on. We were gonna do that, weren't we? We were gonna move this to the side and then grab this. Here. I just realized we're gonna have to have a middle one, I think. Hello, Tier. Hello. How are you? You doing okay? What movie were you watching, by the way? My little toe aches. Why? Tell it to stop aching. I hope your toe feels better soon. Got my new PC and playing Cyberpunk finally. Oh my god. It's so good. I'm not gonna spoil because you deserve to play it unspoiled. But it's good. I still haven't played the DLC because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the tweet. I was gonna say, I might think of playing it on stream, like just a full story. But hang on, let me just let's see. Let me just have a look. Let's see. Twitter is so fucked. I went onto my profile because I wanted to check something, and I clicked it. It went from 554 followers and then down to 553 and then back up to 554. But I don't have any, like, I didn't receive a follow in that millisecond. Twitter is bonkers, man. I went to see Alien. Oh, my coworker was raving about, or not raving about the movie, but she was excited to see the movie. I just finished the intro. Oh, Phantom Liberty is really good. I need to finish it. I didn't start it. I need to start it. I have finished the game, but I think the DLC is like in the middle of the game. I thought my PC would run Cyberpunk. My PC struggled. I had to play it on like low or medium, I think. I played a cute little free game today, and even that had lighting / graphical glitching issues. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. Wasn't that just a game though? Possibly? I have hiccups. No. I blame Narwhal. Depend. What's your GPU? AMD something something. I love AMD something something. AMD something something is what what I want to buy. No, I do have an AMD. No, wait, GPU? No, I don't have an AMD personally. I have a NVIDIA. Something 4070, I think. I know that it used to be like really popular to write down your specs. Have I written down my specs anywhere on my channel? I don't think I have. Maybe I have. I know I've written down Naruto and written down like what I use to you know, move my face and stuff. Hi Floral, hello. I'm doing, you didn't ask me how I was doing, so I don't know why I was about to say that I was doing good. But modeling's doing good. Yeah, modeling's doing fine. I haven't got much done because I'm in like a yappy mood apparently today. I just keep yapping. But how are you then? No, that wasn't that wasn't me like complaining that you didn't ask me how I was doing. I just misread the question. But I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? You need to answer that though. That's like by law. Let's see. What I've started doing recently on commissions and just personal models is I say that, I haven't done it on this one, but I like to add 2 layers of hair because to try and combat the, you know, the bald look, you know, because on a lot of the stuff that I've been working on, there's no like actual side hair that I can see, so it's hard to, like, what I've realized is anime, like 2D references are very much, you see a hair, you see the front of the hair, right? Like on mine, you see the front of the hair, you see the fringe, you see the front of the hair, maybe some side bangs, but they are still in the front. And then you see the back of the hair, and that's in the back. Like there's no in between. Like there's nothing in the middle. It's just front, back. So you have to like either make shit up or try and pull some of the back pieces forward to the middle. But it's hard because sometimes the design doesn't allow for it. Sorry, just daily rant. Kind of unpolite on my end? No, 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 no. It's never unpolite. Like in my stream anyway. You're allowed to not ask how I am. You're allowed to just barge in and say I like cheese or something. That's completely fine. I'd probably be like, you like cheese? That's good to know, but you know, you're allowed to do that. That's fine. As long as you're generally like otherwise, you know, like a normal person, then I don't mind. I like blue cheese. I actually had blue cheese not too long ago and I quite liked it, but it was at a wedding, so I assume it's quite fancy blue cheese instead of just like normal blue cheese. I haven't gone out of my way to go to a store and buy blue cheese, you know, but whatever blue cheese that was on my plate was delicious. It was great. Some cheeses go hard. Yeah, I agree. I think there's always, okay, Norway's, there's always like a debate which like mild yellow cheese is the best, you know, which is like, I don't know, like people make commercials about it in Norway, like, yeah, this brand of cheese is better than this other brand of cheese, and it's weird, but all cheese is good, you know. Do you know what I really like? I really like that chili cheese from Asda. Hang on, the sliced one. I know I can't. Okay, we need to have a talk. We will have a talk after this. Where is that chili cheese slice? Oh, there we go, found it. The Asda 6 chipotle chili cheddar cheese slices. That is good, delicious, it's nice. Okay, you should try it if you haven't. Even though it's only like 6 slices, it's kind of a waste, but we're gonna have a talk about cheeses, right? And how you guys, by you guys I mean you guys in the UK, don't fucking use cheese shovels. That's a crime. And I kind of get it because the cheese in the UK is too like, it's not built for a cheese shovel. But how the fuck, I can't cut cheese slices in the UK. It's too difficult. I can't use a knife to cut it. I get like a chunky ass cheese slice. That's not okay. I'm sorry, it's not okay. Cheese shovels are the best. All right, I'd like to go to a cheese shop. I don't think I've ever been. Hi, Chinchillas. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Bang, kicks in the door. How's the mollies? You can do that. That's fine. In my stream anyway. If you do it in someone else, they might be like, who the fuck are you? What are you saying? On my brain. Am I the only weirdo who doesn't like to be asked how I'm doing? I never know what to say. I just say good. I think I've learned this from living in the UK. They only want to hear, I'm good, how are you? Or, I'm good, you? Or, oh, what was that Newcastle one? I don't know, but they say it like so fast. You don't even have they will have walked out the door by the time you think of actually saying how you're doing. Like if you're not doing good, ignore it. You just say, I'm doing good. Or I'm doing okay. If you say could have been better, could have done better, not could have done better, but like could be better or whatever, then that opens a line for questions that they don't really want to ask. By they, I mean people from the UK. That's what I experienced anyway. I was so flabbergasted because when you ask someone how they're doing in Norway, you get like you get an answer. Most times you get like, oh yeah, you know, I'm doing okay, but a bird shot on my head this morning, you know. You get a whole conversation. But in the UK it's just good you, I'm good, how are you? You know, it's very like, I don't know, it's very like polite, and they don't really want to know. It's just like a greeting. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but that's my experience living in North-ish, you know. When people ask me how I am, I always answer alive. But oh no, my god. But the other day, I couldn't use that response because the girl who asked me just went to a funeral, and I was afraid she'd be upset. Oh my god. if I went to a funeral and that happened to me, I would probably laugh, but I understand people would get upset at that because that's, oh my god, that's, no. That's not good. That's not good. I don't like slicing cheese myself either. It's a pain. Unless you have a trusty cheese shovel, then you're good to go. Here for the cheese talk. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so cheese shovels. Get them. And then get cheese that you can use the cheese shovel with, because normal, like Asda cheese, you cannot use the cheese shovel with. It's impossible. I bought a cheese shovel specifically to use in the UK because I think some Asda stores sell Norwegian cheese or like Jarlsberg or something. I think it was Jarlsberg, but it's like the tiniest like chunk of cheese, and it's mega money. By mega money, it's like £10 or something. It's not that expensive, but if you consider how much cheese you have, it was stupid money. Yeah, cheese shovels are the best. If you don't know what a cheese shovel looks like, by the way, like I assume they use it in other countries as well, but not in the UK. I'll show you real quick because they are the pinnacle of engineering. Okay, I'll show you one that is in use as well, so that you can see how effective this cheese shovel is. All right, so let me download this picture. I don't know if I've showed you guys a cheese shovel before. Let's go pictures. We are actually gonna do some modeling. I promise. Let's go to stream meme. There we go. And then let's do, I've removed all the image sources and browser sources and everything after the 24-hour stream because I was like, I don't know what any of these are anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of them and just make new ones if I need to. Let's see, pictures, stream meme. Give me the cheese shovel. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I like this song. Here is the mighty cheese shovel. All right, it's beautiful because you get these like thin, delicious slices of cheese instead of these chunky ass slices that I can't stand. Chunky cheese, don't get me wrong, I love like chunky cube cheese in like my salad. I love that, but I can't stand a thick slice of cheese on my bread. I still have it because now I'm like used to it, but in my head I'm like, this is wrong, this is off. Probably perfect for melting, like to put in the microwave or whatever, but nah, I need like a thin slice of cheese. So is it a Scandinavian invention? In Norwegian it's called ostehøvel. All right, and let's see, apparently it is a Norwegian invention. Would you look at that? We did something right for once. All right, but yes, this is an amazing thing. Okay, its only purpose is to cut cheese. That's a strange device. The Norway girl used a slice of cheese. Exactly, it's amazing. You can buy these from UK Amazon, by the way. That's where I got mine. In the UK we often say all right as a greeting. Yes, I think that's what they use a lot in Newcastle when I went there. The last Norway girl I knew, she brought some Norwegian brown cheese. Yeah, okay, so hear me out. I don't like Norwegian brown cheese, and by that I mean I haven't had it in years. I haven't had it since I was a child, so maybe I like it now, but I doubt it because I've never really liked it, you know. So yeah, some people love it, some people swear by it. It's like caramelized cheese. It's very strange. I hate these. So much cheese left here, you can't do much with. You hate the cheese shovel? You crazy? The cheese shovel is the best. What do you mean? And then you just like, you slice one or slice two or slice three, and then you like just eat the cheese with you. Like you just eat it. You just snack on the cheese while you cut it. A cheese shovel was larger in my head. No, what do you mean? It's not that big. It's big enough that, here, you can have some Wikipedia history of the cheese shovel style. I'll show you another picture here. Hang on. We're going deep into Norwegian lore here. This is just from Wikipedia. I like the curved boys. You see them, the ones at the top. They're cool. I don't know what the hell the white one on the very left is. I don't like it. And I don't like the full like metal, like almost like a, what's it called? They look like a potato peeler. I don't like them very much. I like the one with the holes in it though. That's creative, you know? The cheese. I don't know. You can't see my mouse when I'm like on OBS here, but yeah, I like most of these. They're nice. They're nice. If you ever go to Norway, if you just want to pick up one souvenir, pick up a cheese shovel, alright? Just any cheese shovel. Doesn't have to look good. Doesn't have to be like a souvenir one. Just pick it up. Just go into a store and buy one and then take it. And that's like your... It will still be like £2 or whatever. But yeah. Get yourself one today. Call... What are these numbers? There's like these like 1-800-cheeseshovel.com to get your personalized cheese shovel. A cheese shovel sounds like it should look more like a spoon. No. Damn, despite being the country of cheese, we didn't invent it. Shame on us. That is true. That is true. Shame on you. No, not shame on you. Unless you made cheese and then didn't invent the cheese shovel. But do you use them? A cheese shovel is a device workers use in the excavation of cheese from the cheese pines. Exactly. What made you want to visit Norway? Cheese shovel. What you should also do is you should pick up a troll. That is a very typical, like, what's it called? A tourist thing. We have these ugly ass trolls in Norway. These like little creatures. And I mean, I guess that's what like the troll movie is based on. Like it's based on these like troll looking things. But they're not nearly as cute as in the movie. I will guarantee you. They are ugly. And they have this like horrible hair. Personally not a fan. We use cheese shovel here, even if sometimes we're lazy and just use a knife. That's a disgrace. Don't insult my people. No, but wait, I think I've showed this before. Let me show you. Can you use cheese shovel to peel potatoes? I think if you don't have a potato peeler at hand, but you have a cheese shovel, you can use a cheese shovel. But you get quite thin layers. But it's harder to use a cheese shovel, in my opinion. I sometimes struggle to use the cheese shovel. Like, even on Norwegian cheese, alright? We are gonna get back to 3D modeling. I promise. But I want to show you some trolls, okay? So we have, like, ginormous statues of trolls. Don't ask why. We always also have these like troll key rings that you get and you can buy as like a souvenir. Key ring, no way. Let me just find one. These ones. Would they be considered nude? I don't really wanna. Okay, hang on. Let me just see if I can just find like a head. I don't want to get banned because I'm showing fucking a keyring, you know? Let me see. Okay, this one has clothes on. But usually it's like this one style of trolls and for some reason they are naked. I don't know why. But we're just going to show you this one instead. And she's also wearing a Norwegian costume, which is... I say Norwegian costume, it's a bunad. But, right, let me show you. So first, I'll show you the big statue. I say the big statue, it's not that big. But for some reason... There you go. Why this exists is beyond me. Because it's ugly as hell, unfortunately. But apparently people like it. It is spooky looking. Look at that thing. What a menace. Okay. And you can see a better picture of this. here. He's outside a store. This is what we use in Norway to greet people. Whatever the hell this is. And I think I know the store this is in front of. Which is the weird part, because I remember when I used to go into a toy store, there would be this fucking troll outside of it, and God knows why. I wonder if I click on that photo to see where that photo is from, if it will actually show the store that I used to live near when I used to live in Norway. So let me see, can I find it? It's here. Let's see. Let's have a look. This is not doxing myself because I don't live there anymore, but can I see where that picture is from? Oh yeah, this is so the city I'm from. But it doesn't say specifically where. There's no credits on the pictures, but I know that one street where this is showing it. Like, it's like right outside a tourist center. Not this specific one, the one I'm looking at, which is like this nearly the same troll, but yeah. It's a bit creepy. I would never expect coming to this stream and having an entire talk about cheese shovels. I love that. Can you use cheese, the peel, to potato the shovel? He is happy. But then you have like key rings like this, which is like a very typical souvenir item. Where is the picture? It's quite small. They will not look exactly like this, but I can't actually show the real one because I feel like... Oh wait, actually, okay, there we go. Actually, I found a head only one. Hang on, let me show you. This is fairly close to the design of the movie Trolls. Is this really to greet or to ward off people? I don't know. I don't know what they use it for. I used to go into the shop all the time, so, you know. Where did it go? Oh, God. I've been consumed by the trolls. Are those like the colorful? Yeah, this one. We have these as well on key rings. Now, I'm glad this one is cropped because they don't have clothes on. I don't know why Norwegians have decided to... Yeah, they're ugly. Yeah, they're ugly. Have decided to adopt trolls. But I guess it stems from our folklore as well. I mean, I think a lot of our folklore is based on... Is it German folklore? And people just came and like, we just snatched the folklore or something. But yeah, it's a lot of trolls. I think there's a troll movie as well, which I haven't actually seen, but I've heard it's okay. Right, let's actually get back to the modeling because we did so well on the 24-hour stream. And then last stream we were okay productive, we were yapping a lot. But then this one we've gone off the rails. There's no returning, We sold a lot of those in our last toy sale? Really? How are they so popular? Yapping is important though? Oh no, it is. But I'm not getting shit done, Might as well do a bean tier list. Do you mean Bean Boozled beans or like actual beans? Because if it's actual beans, the tomato-based one is at the bottom. I'm so sorry. I generally I like whatever beans Visu is putting in the chili. Those are nice. But tomato-based, I don't think that's what they're called. Are they just called like breakfast beans or something? The tomato beans, I don't like them. I know you're gonna be angry at that, but it's disgusting. I'm sorry. Baked beans, that's the one. What are your thoughts on... Yeah, no, those beans are the ones I hate. Kidney beans, I think those are the ones I like, if that's the one you put in chili. They're nice. Bean paste is really nice, but the fucking tomato beans, not. I hate it. I know you can put like spaghetti loops on your bread as well. Not the biggest fan, personally, but it's better than the beans, at least. But it's fine. People are allowed to have preferences, right? Have you tried them as an iced lolly? I will not ever try that. Actually not. Are you insane? Why would you have that as an ice lolly? Baked beans are disgusting and have next to zero nutritional value. Okay, see now you guys can point your anger towards Aventura instead of me. Because I didn't say that much. I just said I don't like it. He called them disgusting and pointless. Redirect successful. Horrific take. I hate that name. I always think of a literal kidney of a bean. I don't know why they're called kidney beans. It's a variety of the common bean. The common bean? Oh, is that just like the common and then bean? Alright, okay. Yeah, I don't know why they're called kidney beans. Is it because they look like a kidney? Do they look like a kidney? Oh yes, red kidney beans are commonly used in chili con carne. Yeah, so those are the ones that I think have been put into the chili that Visu has been making. Those are nice. Those are nice. Because the bean is in shape of a kidney. Ah, okay, and tastes more meaty. That makes more sense. Yeah, bean and cheese, good. How about just cheese? No bean, just cheese. Yeah, cool. I don't like. VC always get angry when he doesn't get angry, but he gets a bit like disappointed when I say tomato beans. Because they're baked beans, aren't they? But they have tomato in them. Well, they don't have tomato in them, but they have like tomato sauce. But do you know what I really like? Oh my god. Have I showed you fish balls? Not actual balls of fish. Please, Twitch, don't smite me. It's a Norwegian dish. I think I have shown it. And they're called fiskeboller. But do you know what I also really like? This is one... Okay, so I ate a lot of canned food in Norway because, I don't know, it's easy to can food, right? And there's just one dish that is... I think it's called spaghetti alla Capri or something. I fucking love it. It's... What is it? What's in it? Let me have a look. It's cocktail sausages, which is like mini sausages, and then Capri balls, and then spaghetti and tomato sauce. That shit is so fucking good. I wish I could go to Norway and pick them up and eat them and then take some with me, because they are nice. So I don't hate tomato-based, like tomato sauce-based things. I just hate baked beans. I don't like it. It's not nice. Fish balls? Yeah, well, so a bolle is like you'd consider a bolle a ball because it's shaped like a ball, right? So it's fish balls basically, but it's not fish balls. Fish, as far as I know, don't have that. It's just minced fish into a ball. Just hate baked beans. Yeah, exactly. A ball is a ball. I think I'm with you. Yeah, exactly. But it's a bolle in Norwegian. A bolle. Like we have ball, which is ball. Like if you have like a football, right? We have that. But then bolle is like it. You would just call it a ball. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Norwegian is weird. It's a very strange language. And then you have like, it's hard because if you're learning Norwegian, you have like all these dialects and stuff, kind of like in the UK, but like turn up to the extreme. Like I, as a, you know, someone who's born and raised in Norway, kind of speak Norwegian because it's kind of fading at the moment, will struggle to understand someone further up in the north, right? I guess kind of like the UK then, but it's just amplified. Speaking of canned food, I knew a guy who frequently ate canned burgers. I don't think I enjoy that, but okay, I need to know. I've seen in the UK canned pie. Is it good? Have you guys tried it? Is it nasty? Like what? Who makes a canned pie? Why does it exist? Is it... I don't know. I've just Googled canned pie. And then apparently Wales Online, which is a news source, I didn't know they existed, said, I tried Tesco Co-op and asked like canned pies and I can't believe anyone buys them by choice. At absolutely no point had I had I even entertained the thought that this might surprise me, it was horrendous. Do you like canned pies? Have you tried them? I always just nod, smile, and say yes. I struggle to understand my northern uncle. That's fair. I mean, they're alright. Have you actually had some? Oh my god, you're a canned pie survivor. If you have to ask yourself if it's good or not, it's probably not good. You say that, but yeah. I was gonna think of something, but I couldn't think of it. And now it's too late. Now it's too long. If you're talking about Frey Bintos, I work in a shop and they got recalled because they had glass in them for a while. Okay, so I wasn't joking when I said you are a canned pie survivor then. They're the tin ones, right? Literally a pie in a tin. But wouldn't it be soggy? Wouldn't it be like... Wouldn't it... I don't know. Yeah, the Frey Bentos one. Yeah. Every time I think a tin or a can, I think soggy because there's usually liquid in them. But maybe there's not in them. Crunchy. I've never eaten them. The only people I ever saw buying them were like 70 plus. That's fair. That's fair. I don't think Blaze is 70 plus years old. But he might be the exception. You chuck it in an oven for a while till the crust is crunchy. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like canned fruit, for example. I like, what's it called? Like cocktail fruit that you get in a tin can form. Those are nice. I'm not like opposed to canned things. You know, my spaghetti alla Capri is like my favorite thing and it's in a can, so. But the thought of a canned pie, I don't know, there was something about it, like it just didn't give me the right vibe. I would, if it was in my Twitch chat, like if a canned pie existed as a person that was in my Twitch chat, I would ban it based on vibes only. Just open the can, let the pie plop out onto a tray and cook in the oven for a bit. Lore-wise, my age is not applicable. That is fair. That is fair. I think my lore age is just my age. Because I'm already struggling to remember my own age. So it might as well make it, you know, my age. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, we have done fuck all today. Okay, hang on. So, with this strand, where does this need to go? There's one strand over here. How old are you even? So 70 years old. Yes, I'm 70. I was 54 years old at some point. Now I'm 70 years old. I've aged a little bit. Do you know what would be really funny? If those like Snapchat, like those really silly Snapchat filters worked on VTuber models. They might do. They might. I haven't tried it, but I don't think they will. But it'd be funny just to do like an, you know, show my true age filter thing, you know? Maybe is it TikTok filters that are like the good filters now? I don't know. I remember Snapchat filters being really popular, but then I think TikTok filter have kind of just like gone above and beyond. Let's see. Maybe I will try and upload. Maybe I will. Well, I have a TikTok account for Zenny, but maybe I will try and upload one just to see if I can use the filter. But how would I even do it? Because I don't really have... It would use the camera, wouldn't it? I remember Snapchat filters used to be able to use it on like external, like say for example, because I remember watching some shows with like people in them and I was able to use the Snapchat filter on them and it was the funniest thing ever when this was like, you know, many years ago. But I wonder if you can do the same thing with TikTok, or is it has to be real time in that sense? I don't know. Maybe something to try. Let's see. Okay, okay. Where this needs to be flattened up, I think. We are gonna make it more interesting. Don't worry, don't worry. We will get to that part. Also, it's really warm. I might turn my fan on. Hang on. I'm back. I'm gonna have a quick drink because it's really warm. And I don't know why. I guess it's just my PC pumping out heat. I'm back. Okay, so let me just have a quick look-see. Getting sleepy? Oh, you're getting sleepy. I thought you meant me. Because I am too getting sleepy. I think it's anime night tonight. I think there's some anime I need to catch up on. So I can't sleepy right after stream, but eventually. Which anime? See, I'm scared of saying, because then what if someone goes, oh, I know what happens, and then they just spoil the episode, you know? But it's one of the animes that are currently airing, so it's still like ongoing. Speaking of anime, I cannot wait for the final Sailor Moon. I've been waiting for so long. Oh, for the movie? Did you say that's coming out in the UK this week? Sorry, next week. Yes, I'm excited for you. I will probably not watch it, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's everything you want it to be, because I will be like that with Arcane season 2, and then with Madoka. Oh my god, the Madoka movie. Oh, I will die. I will die. It's gonna be so good. I hope it's gonna be so good anyway. Their other movies have been amazing, fantastic, beautiful. And by other movies, I mean the one that's actually a movie. And then I didn't watch the recaps, even though I've been told they're pretty okay. But I did watch the original series, so I thought, you know what, there's no point watching the recap movie anyway. But I might do it because they've improved some of the visuals apparently, which they seem to do. Twitter is spoiling half of the stories daily, and it really kills motivation to restart watching anything. I know. That's why I try and avoid, if I am watching something that's currently ongoing, or even if I'm not watching something that's ongoing, but like I'm currently watching it for the first time, I try and just avoid Googling at all about anything, because you know that either one, the fucking Google, you know, the Google thing that just shows you new news every day, that shit will spoil me, because it's like, oh, you wanted to Google about this one character in the show that you're currently watching, let me just spoil the entire thing for you. No worries, no worries, no worries. That's fine, that's fine. Or someone on Twitter will spoil it, which is that's why I don't post about anything I'm watching, to avoid that, you know. And the worst part is when manga readers like to spoil people who are watching the anime, because obviously usually the manga readers are like way ahead, right? They're fucking miles ahead. So they'll see someone who's like, oh, I just watched episode of show and it was amazing, I can't wait for the next episode. And then some fucking loser will go into that comment and be like, oh, actually, you know what, this one character that you really love, they die. And it's like, oh, cool, you're cool. I hope you're proud of yourself, you weirdo. Get a hobby. Sorry, that was a rant. The Madoka movie goes incredibly hard. The Madoka movie. Rebellion is so good. I love it. And I love how it changes like everything. It's so good. It's so good. If you haven't watched Madoka or Rebellion, you should watch it like right now. It's so good. It's amazing. The music, everything about it. I want to do this for a long time, but I haven't been able to do it yet. Once I get my new model done, I want to do the opening transformation scene which is a bit strange. I get that, but it's my favorite one, and I don't know why. But it's just held such a tight grip on me since I watched it. I want to recreate it with this, and then my new model as just animation practice. I think it'll be cool. I haven't tried to recreate something that is 2D before, because I'll have to recreate the camera shots and everything, and I think it would be really cool. I probably won't, it won't be, my best work, because I'll, can only improve from here. I haven't really done much animation, but I want to do that. I'm looking forward to that part. But I do love all of the transformations, to be honest. They're so creative. Like, they're different every time, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's always, here, look, new chapter with big development that gets built up for 300 chapters. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. But what can you do? Some people just like ruining other people's fun. I mean, it's the ancient tale, You'll go into the cinema, you'll watch a movie, and then when you go into the cinema to watch it, some fucker who's just left the cinema goes, oh, X person dies, ha 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 ha, X person dies, and you're like, okay, fuck you. I just want to go to watch this movie in peace and enjoy it, But nah. So I've been struggling with coming up with a name for a group of Sens, and what I've got so far is the Senporium and the Senpai. I'm taking all the names. I'm so sorry. You're not. Those are my copyright now. But I will forget them by tomorrow. So I will write them down because I think they're great. They're great ideas. I don't watch anime much. That's fair. That's fair. I want to try and watch more. What's it called? Non-anime, if that makes sense. I don't watch that much anime, but I want to, I watched first season of Westworld, which I really enjoyed, and that's not anime, obviously. But I don't delve into real series as much anymore. There was one that I watched, Presumed Innocence, I think. That one was good. It wasn't that long though. What could fans of Sens be called? Ooh, that is a good question. I'll leave that up to you, because I am horrible at creating names. Sen's acting like Disney copyright everything she did. Definitely. Definitely. Sentities? That just makes it... Okay, so that one I like, but the way I say it, Sentities, it sounds like it's Sentities. You know. But I do like that one. But I'd just be calling you Sentities. We know? Yeah, you know. You know. But do you not? I don't get it. Am I not being obvious enough? What do we know? So if I were to call you Sentities, does it... Are you trolling me, Duma? Or are you being serious? It has a... Oh my god. It has a, it's like two words mixed into one, right? But the way I would pronounce it, it sounds like something else. I feel like I'm explaining that. If you don't actually know, then that's fine. I'm not gonna be rude, Are the Sentities with us in the room right now? Please could you point out the Sentity? No. Absolutely not. I don't even think... Okay, so you are trolling me. Okay, I see how it is. I like to believe the best in everyone, including yourself. And then I go, are you trolling me? Are you trolling me or are you being serious? And then I actually think you're being serious, but no, you're just trolling me. I think she's talking about the alternative name of cheese shovel. I like cheese shovels. They're cool. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Let me have a quick drink. Of what is it that we're drinking in the stream? Fanta, zero sugar, orange. Not fruit twist. I know. Shocking. It's a crime against humanity to not eat fruit twist? Drink fruit twist. And Zenny 2.0 have a cheese shovel as a weapon. I think she can, you know. I think she can. Let me write that down. I believe in the cheese shovel weaponry. But then we need a giant block of cheese. So I need to also do a... do I need to make an animation? How would I even do that? Oh my god. Wait, no. Okay, hang on. Picture this. I have a cheese shovel weapon. There's a giant... not giant, sorry. You can... No, wait. There's a giant block of cheese that can be thrown at me. Right? And then once it collides with the cheese shovel, it will then send out cheese slices. Hello? Brilliant or stupid idea? I don't know. Did you say you had a rat form? No, I don't have a rat form. I like rats. I have a rat model, but not of myself. But I had like a rat OC, like a rat design. And she's cute. I like her. Let me just snooze the ad for a bit. But I love rats. Rats are amazing. Oh my god. Rats, pet rats are just... I had 3 earlier in my life. And they were all named after anime girls. Can you believe it? A little bit of a weeb, but you know, it's alright. I think you could guess maybe 2 of the animes based on the names. But I don't know if you could guess the last one because it's a very obscure. It's my favorite manga of all time, and I have mentioned it a couple times, but I still don't think you could guess it unless you've paid attention or were there during the streams. Rat mascot with a cheese shovel when? I like that idea. I do like that idea actually, because I did want to make a quote-unquote mascot at some point. Maybe it can be used with TTS or something like that. I'm still a bit on the fence with TTS because it can be very heavily abused and it's hard to stop it once it is being abused. But I do like the idea of a very cute rat with a cheese shovel. And it makes sense because rats like, well... No, I swear I fed my rats some cheese. Unless it was not good for them. I think they enjoyed grapes the most, to be honest. Do rats. I think it's like meant to be like a treat. That's like cheese. Oh no, they will sell for it if nothing else to eat. What did I give my rats? I don't think... Oh no, I gave my rats a small chunk of cheese, I remember. Because they don't want to have too much because it's very fatty for them. It's been many years since I had these creatures. Oh, I love them so much, so I hope they're doing well. We had pet rats at the youth center once. I love pet rats. I just want to be like a rat auntie, you know? Like, we have our cat, so she's scared of anything that moves. That will include a rat. And I don't think a rat would have a very lovely time with a cat. So, and you'd have to have more than one rat because they're pack animals, right? I just want to be like a rat auntie. I just want to like have people come to my house. Well, maybe not. I go to people's houses and they have rats and I get to cuddle their rats. And then I go home. And then I don't have to worry about like the cleaning of the cage or anything. I just like, you know, see the rats, say hello to the rats, cuddle the rats, and then I'm off. I'm leaving. I'm gone, you know? They're so cute though. If you ever consider getting like a what's it called? Oh my god. Like a rodent for a pet? Rats is the... Personally, I never had a hamster. I never had a... what are they called? The other ones. The other ones. What the hell? You know they don't guinea pig. Yeah, I never had one of those either. They're cute, but they were never for me. I never had a rabbit. I never had those. I just had rats. I actually did have desert rats at some point. They made a lot of babies. That wasn't very good. That wasn't very good. What are they called? I think desert rats are just one. Maybe that's just like a Norwegian name for it. Hang on. What are they called? What are they called? Type of pet rats. Not hamster, no. I did not have a hamster. Gerbil! Yeah, those bad boys. I had two of them as well, and they made a lot of babies, and that wasn't very good. It was too many rats at that point. This was when I was younger, but they are so cute as well. And the rats that I did have, they were not Dumbo rats. I think Dumbo rats are so cute as well, but I wanted Dumbo rats initially, but they didn't have any, like, the people who were selling the rats, like, it was like a private breeder, I guess, because they didn't want to get them from a shop, because they're usually quite mistreated and stuff. So I got them from a private breeder, and they didn't have Dumbo rats, unfortunately. It is what it is, but yeah. Also, start the first rat cafe. Maybe. That would be cool. I don't think a lot of people will show up, you know? But people are scared of rats, and I don't blame them. But they're really cute, and they're really lovable, and that you can train them and do cool tricks and stuff. It's cool. Animal shops are horrible. Yeah, no, they really are. I'm hoping they are a bit better now, but we're gonna take a quick break. I might be a little bit delayed, so I apologize if I am, but I'll try and get back as soon as possible. All right? I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Hello, welcome back. Sorry about the delay there. Hope I wasn't too late. Right, so let me just have a look. Okay, yeah. But no, I've been thinking about it. The rat idea is pretty cool. So let me just write it down somewhere. Hang on, let me... Let's see. Okay, so... Ideas for a mascot. I'm considering in that, like, if I were to make like a rat mascot, I might commission someone for a concept design, because designing shit is like hard. It's really hard. So, oh, apparently, okay, that's fine. Rat mascot with cheese. Oh, fuck. Rat mascot with cheese shovel. There we go. Okay, let's see. Have we been listening to the same playlist all the time? There's one called Late Night Vibes. Maybe we should try this one. It's just one too quiet. If you find a good concept designer, let me know. Definitely. It will probably cost a bit, as concept designs are. And I should probably find someone who, like, what's it called? Specializes in mascot design, which I assume there are. I'll just do a quick Google search. Mascot concept commission VTuber on Twitter. I know I'm Googling, like I'm searching as if I'm Googling. Let's see. But it would be based on the new design, wouldn't it? So it wouldn't entirely match my current design, I think. Seems to be some few people that like to do concepts. But what I'll do, once I find one, I will let you know. And then if you like the work that they've done for me, then, you know, you could look to commission them as well. Right. Let's do some modeling. I'd obviously do like the 3D modeling of it and stuff like that, because that just makes sense, right? Let's see. I think we need to subdivide here. And do this here as well, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, because if I want to do this project I have an idea about, I might need some design work done because I just can't. Would it be like... Because obviously there's different types of concept artists. Like, if I find someone who makes a really nice mascot, they will probably base it off my current design, right? Or my new design, I mean, if that makes sense. But if you're looking for some designs that are like completely from scratch, just based on like references, they might not be suited for that job. Or maybe they just don't do that type of work. So if you have like references in mind, then maybe they would be good for the job, you know? Or maybe they do everything. They could just be like a jack of all trades stuff, you know? Okay, so we have those, and then we need... Oh, we almost missed one here. Where would we place that? I guess we can place this one lower, because we do need some of them on the lower end as well. Actually, no, we want all of these. So this should probably move over here to make space. Can go here. I want to create an alternate outfit design for an existing character. Okay, yeah, that would probably be something they would be able to do. I say as if like I know the artist already and I know what they're capable of. I'm just like assuming at this stage, but you know what I mean, right? Let's see. Okay, so if we want that piece of hair in front, then like so. I guess we could do that. And then let me just duplicate that one. Just put it here. Because then I can use Marvelous Designer and play with making costumes again. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm probably not going to pick up that program anytime soon myself, but that is only because I saw this Blender plugin and I haven't tried it yet. Because it is money for a good reason, of course. It looks really good, but it's what was it? Divine. Let's see. Divine Cut Smart Cloth Generator V2, which actually has a free trial. But this thing seems to be that you can generate clothes for, you know, whatever avatar that you have. And then you can do it all in Blender. And I think the normal price that you pay for it is $40. And then you can buy like expansions such as shoes, Crocs and slides, shades and glasses, but it's a little bit cheaper than Marvelous Designer. But obviously I haven't compared the both, so I don't know if they're like on equal level. I assume not. But can you create clothing using patterns? What type of patterns? Do you mean like actual clothing patterns, or I think this one, just when I'm looking at the cloth generation here, is you basically position some pointers and then you decide the what's it called, you know, like, yeah, it adds a loop for you around, like, say the neck, the arms and stuff like that, and then you just change the size and then it will generate it. Yeah, use the circles to define the shape, length, etc. And it comes with some presets. But I guess if you needed like a full-on, yeah, in MD you can create 2D patterns and then sew them together. I feel like you can already do that in Blender in a way. Maybe I'm wrong. I know what you mean though. Blender, sew clothing. Hold on.
Welcome back to the channel.
Oh, I clicked on a video to see what it was. Yeah, you can do that in Blender, it seems. So I'm just looking at a little preview of a video here, but basically he has 2 planes, so 1 plane in the front and 1 plane in the back. So it will, I guess, be considered a 2D plane, and then he has lots of loops in between, which I assume are like almost like a thread, like where you would cut it. No, not cut it, but sew it. But I don't know how he does it. What does he do? Let me see. Yeah, he takes a plane and then he makes a 2D shape out of it. And then what does he do? And then add some coloring, yada yada. Oh, and then he extrudes it, and then I think he removes all the, what's it called? All the faces, and keep the edges just for the things that he wants sewn together. And then he goes into cloth. Let's see what he does. He goes into cloth and then sewing, self-collision. So it seems like the cloth physics have an option for this in Blender. I'm not saying it's as good as Marvelous Designer. Probably not, because, you know, Blender does a lot of things, but it doesn't necessarily do it the best way. But it's an alternative that you could try out. Might be a little bit more time consuming though than Blender as well. At least for the first time. I saw a post from someone that does clone designs that look nice. It comes currently closed though. You should if you want to, of course, you don't have to. I'm not gonna make you, but you should share the name with them in case they open their commissions. Blender is a pretty good Swiss knife. Yeah, Blender is good at doing a lot of things, but it's not like the best at, I mean, I guess maybe it's the best at geometry nodes because I don't think they exist anywhere else. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but I don't even use geometry nodes, so I don't know. But everything else that other programs do, I feel like other programs might do them better. But not like, it's not like you can't do things with Blender. Obviously you can, but you know. Houdini is like geometry node, but more advanced. Ah, see, that's why I said don't quote me on that, because I knew I'd be wrong. I have not tried Houdini though. I think Grez, who sometimes pops in, he does Houdini, if I'm not wrong. But don't quote me on that either, because I could also be wrong on that again. Houdini was confusing as fuck. I feel like most programs look confusing as fuck, like 3D programs. Like Blender, when I started, looked confusing as fuck. And it doesn't end with Blender, like other programs are just as bad, but like Nomad, trying to learn Nomad, I have no idea what's going on. And I feel like I'm learning a program for the first time ever. Like there are some things I can, that I know from Blender already, but I guess I'm not used to like sculpting, so maybe that is my issue. Let's pull this over here. There's a lot of hair so far. Maybe we don't need to do the double layer on this one. Alright, let's see. Where does this go? This goes here. like so. Nodes confuse me. If you don't like nodes, you're not gonna like Boruto. I think most VTubing apps now are, except for VCFace, are node based in terms of how to create blueprints. Nodes are very handy, but I do agree geometry nodes and even just shader stuff is super confusing. But that's probably because I just haven't delved into it. But then there is a lot of math as well, isn't there? So I don't like math. Math confuses me. Right. That ear we're talking about, we're probably just gonna have to like close it in here. Are we really leaving that on the front though? I guess we are. I can kind of get around shader nodes to some extent. I used a lot of Arnold render shader nodes when I worked on the animation studio. Is that the... fuck, I know that Arnold has been mentioned a couple of times. Every time I go, is that the XYZ? And then someone goes, no, it's ABC. And I'm like, oh, okay, I will remember this. And then I don't remember this. Is it for Maya? Yeah. Oh, okay. I guessed it before you said it, technically. Okay, I blinked when you wrote it. V-Ray is 3ds Max renderer. People still use 3ds Max? No shade, I'm just asking. Isn't Arnold the Pixar vendor? I don't know. Now I'm confused. Does Pixar use Maya or do they use something else? I assume big studios like Pixar and Disney use their own shit, like custom. But I could be wrong. No? Oh. Okay. Maybe? Don't know. Let's see. They use Maya, but I think Arnold is from them. Oh, okay. What was the render that was recently released? Don't know. A Blender one? EV Plus? EV something? EV Next? Or do you mean like something completely different? Let's see. No industry render. Oh, I have no idea. Where's my drink? It's here. Okay. Like a big studio uses their own renderer and then release it for normies to use. I don't know. Hang on. New industry renderer. Let's have a look. News. 3D modeling. Okay, I'm sick to death of seeing AI crap. I just searched new industry render 3D modeling. Second top result is toggle3d.ai. Third result is 9 best artificial intelligent AI 3D generators in 2024. Nothing to do with rendering. Fuck off. Give me what I want to look for. Anyways. Enough about the AI rant. Google has gotten so bad lately. You can barely even search for things anymore. Like, it's insane. Google knows Zen is an AI bro. I would rather never do 3D modeling again than be an AI bro. And that's saying something, because 3D modeling has consumed my life. It's like it's like there's no me before I knew 3D modeling. It's insane. 3D modeling is fun though. Let's have a look. So if we... Ooh. Okay, we need to sort something out here. I think we need to subdivide here. Ah, it's a DreamWorks renderer. Oh, thank you for finding that. Thank you. So what, you can use that now? I assume it still costs money, right? Which makes sense. They want to make a living. Moonray. Oh, very cool. Maybe I don't need to bring it that far. And then you... And then you... Oh! Hang on. There. Released as open source. Wait, that's like really good, isn't it? So basically anyone can add code slash... Well, I don't know. Is open source so that anyone can download it for free? Or is it like anyone can request that features are added by their own code? Or is it like anyone can download it as long as they run it and compile it themselves? I still need to add this braid to whatever's going on up here. Okay, so this is pretty okay for now. It does look a bit boring, as you can see. It's very much like you can download it from Git. Oh, Git is free. We literally covered that whole thing like over here. But what we couldn't do is we can do is we can just push it here, or we can add something else over here. Right, so yeah, we still have this hair strand, for example. Oh, I'm stupid. No, why did I not see that? This isn't meant to be a hair strand. This is meant to connect to... Which one? This one? Silly me. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So, right. So where, around where? I'm gonna say here. Fuck, it doesn't let me select it. Okay, we should subdivide this. I'm gonna say around here is where we're gonna delete all of these. Cause you know what? Hang on. We're not gonna delete it. I wonder if we can just separate it. And then we can just build a new, right? And then we can just make the we can just make this one. A bit thinner, and it will be behind it, but that's fine. Or will it? Hang on, let me have a look at the reference here. We can do our own creative interpretation. It's fine. Usually open source is free because of the community aspect. Moonray is released under the Apache license version 2.0, which is a free open source and detailed software license developed and maintained by the Apache Software Foundation. That is cool though. What was it? What was it called? Moonray. An open source performance. Maintained by the DreamWorks Animation. So why have they suddenly released it for open source? How would you use it? I don't understand this thing about renderers because you make a model, right? You make a model in, say, Blender. If you were to use a renderer, you would then need to use, like, you would need to make the model somewhere else. And then do you then chuck it into this renderer? Is it a standalone program, or is it like you have to add it? So for example, we have cycles, we have Eevee here. Could you add it to Blender, or how does it work? I'm trying to... The renderer is just where you render in. Okay, but is it a standalone program then, or do I need to add it into a program? I have no idea. Honest, very honest, yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to have a look, but it's quite FAQ. Right, let's have a look at the FAQ. Will Moonray be integrated into third-party application? The team at DreamWorks has developed and supports a Hydra Delegate HD Moonray intended as the canonical means for interactive rendering in DCC integrations. This is included in the open source release. We also provide a standalone GUI application for interactive rendering outside of DCCs. Okay, this is a lot of words I don't understand. Okay. They made that fucking troll movie! When I go into the FAQ, there's just like a fucking banner of the troll with the crazy hair. So what the hell is HD Moonray then? This allows Moonray to be used to render the viewers of... What is DC? Oh, so many words here. I don't understand code. We have come full circle. We really have. Right, so... Let me see. So we have that, right? Thank you, Seribot. Thank you, thank you. And we have this, that's fine. But we have some extra strands up here. Now those we can add to the top layer, because I do think maybe we should add a top layer as well. Or at the very least add it to like the hair. But we can come back for those. I think we don't have to make those just at the moment. Now as you can see, even though the hair looks pretty okay, like maybe we can give it a little bit of height, because obviously this is quite tall. It's far away from the top point here, as you can see. So it's just one of those things, isn't it? Just one of those things. Oh, okay. So, let me see. I'm thinking let me save an incremental actually, because we haven't done that in a while. Let me grab all of you. Like if we added this high, is that not going to be a lot? Maybe like somewhere in the middle, like here. See, the only issue with this is that now this, like, because this scalp thing isn't that big. It's kind of floating in the air at the moment. But we will fix that by adding, like, the fringe bits. So that part shouldn't necessarily be a problem. Finally done with modeling, I think. Done for the day? Were you working on something? If you want to show the class, you'd be more than happy to. I think links should just be approved, so it should be fine just to post. If you don't want to show, that's fine. That's not really sarcastic. I meant if you don't want to share, it's okay. I was lurking while working on my project. Oh, I appreciate the lurk. Oh, was that the thing you showed me earlier? I think I remember the room thing. Ooh, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Is it an MP4? It is. Okay, hang on. Just give me 1 second here. Oh, wait, that's actually cool though. Hang on. Am I okay to show this on stream? You don't have to say yes. I mean, I guess you did link it, so let me quickly. Sure, okay. Let me quickly. Oh, media source maybe? Would it be a media source? I just want to show it because that's fucking cool. Is it meant to be sci-fi-esque by any chance? Because I'm just looking at like the angles and stuff, and the chair gives me sci-fi vibes. Oh yeah! Oh, okay, that's nice. Sci-fi and a bit retro. Yeah, I can see that. Let me. Let's see. I think. There we go. How cool is that? Oh. Oh, I think it stopped looping. That's why. That's so cool. Why is it not? Oh, because I don't have a loop on. There we go. That's so fucking cool. What the hell? I like it a lot. Good job. You gotta teach me how to make rooms. I don't fucking know how to do it. I started one, which was my own room, but I haven't had time to work on it yet. It's your first time. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Okay. You've done great though. Kind of Blade Runner like? Have I watched Blade Runner? Is that the one with the big hologram woman? And what is it? Ryan? No, it's not Ryan Reynolds, is it? Someone else. It's the other guy. I don't remember his name. I watched that one. Yeah. I was so sad. Like, when I watched it. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it in case anyone hasn't seen it. I was about to spoil it, but I'm not going to. Ryan Gosling? Why? I know that's not how his last name is written. There was a lot of issues that went without a real concept to refer to, just a bunch of references for the props. You've done great though. Like, I don't know how. That's what I don't get. Like, I think we discussed this earlier in the server, but I don't get how people just like not make shit up out of thin air, but how people do design, I guess, and concepting and stuff. Like, it's just, I can't wrap my head around it. I know it's a skill, and practice probably makes perfect, but in my head, I'm like, I'm imagining something, and I can't put that to paper, you know? Environment is easy if you have an idea. You say so, but I don't think so, personally. I don't think it's easy. Enough reference is what helping, not gonna lie. That makes sense, but I feel like I would need a... Sorry, I was just adjusting my mic. I feel like I would need like a proper, like I would need like a, I don't know, something I wanted to recreate. I like to recreate things, I suppose. I don't know how to explain it. It's like fan art. I like doing fan art because I can see what I need to do, and it's someone else's design, and I'm like, this is cool. I like doing this. Recreating existing sets is both fun and hard. Yeah, because then you get into the whole like, oh, well, you want to try and do it one-to-one. So if something isn't measuring correctly, you're fucked. Let's see. Right. So we want to see, my issue right now is if I add a separate strands for these and only those, we're gonna have a hard time. We might have to make like full on separate strands. But if we just add a couple strands here and there, I think that would be more manageable. Now what we need is, let me just grab, I'll just grab like you, you, and you, and you. Separate. I was thinking of doing a concept I found, but got inspired by sci-fi and retro, so went for it. That's fair. It looks really good. Okay, there we go. Got you. And we can probably put you here for now. It's a big strand. A uni once made the Prancing Pony Inn. What's that? Is that just like the theme, or is that a thing? Prancing Pony Inn. Prancing Pony Inn. Oh, this is a thing. Oh, okay. Is that let me see. The one wiki to rule them all. What is, oh, Lord of the Rings. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, you just said that. I was just looking at the website thinking, what the fuck, where's this from? I still have the shading to do. I'm going for an anime style shading. Then it will be post-processing. Are you keeping it all in Blender? I assume so. Unless you're planning on importing it into like a VTubing program, such as VOD or something. Because you could do that. That would be pretty cool. I know there's already like a sci-fi environment here, but that's why I want to make my own, so that I can just have my own environment and can just do whatever the fuck I want with it. And have it as optimized or not optimized as I'd like. But I feel like making environments and exporting them into Unity is a different beast altogether. So it's going to require a bit of patience, I think, from my side. It's a portfolio piece. I may use it for animation projects someday. Very nice. Do you know what you should do? That would be a really cool idea. You should, if you make like a model, like a character model, for example, afterwards, after you finish your environment, you can then put your character, like, say for example, I don't know if you're ever planning on making VTuber models, but you can then put your character into your environment and then use both of those as a showcase, you know? And then you get all the Twitter points. That would be a cool idea. The VTuber world could always use more 3D environment artists. Already have a character? Have I missed it? Is that the character that was in the video? Or is that a placeholder? I don't know. It's too small, I can't tell. Yeah, oh. But I'm saying if you were doing like commissions for someone and you were doing character commissions, you could then put them in that environment. She's made from VOD Studio. Oh, but that's fine. That's cool. I do know of one, if anyone wanted to, like, either artists wanting to get inspiration, or people wanting to, I don't know if they have commissions open. He might not have commissions open, but Bamfi makes really cool environments. I think he mostly makes stages, but he might make some other stuff as well. I'm gonna give him a shout out. He might get, I don't know if he's live right now. He might be like, who the fuck is giving me a shout out? But he makes cool environment shit. Like, he's made some recently as well. So I'm just gonna give him a shout, actually. I don't know if he does much 3D modeling on stream. I unfortunately haven't been able to catch his streams a lot recently, but I know that he's also like pretty good at Overwatch. Let's see. I know how to spell his name, but I'm scared. I am misspelling it. So let's be safe, all right? I think it's this. That seems correct. Would not be. Oh no, that is correct. Yeah, Carrot Fund. Okay. Hang on. How do I? Does he change his icon? Hang on, I'm just gonna double check. If I... Yeah, okay. There we go. He does cool shit. You should check him out. I think he posts most of his cool stuff on Twitter. Unfortunately, I can't like shout out someone on Twitter, I guess, except for just adding their Twitter stuff. But I feel like deciding which projects to work on is half the work. True. Nothing truer has ever been said. I'll check if environment for VTubers is something I can get into. Honestly, the thing is, right? I think a lot of VTubers at the moment don't necessarily what's it called? They're not necessarily aware that they might want environments yet, because 3D, I feel like 3D VTubers are quite it's quite new compared to live 2D, if that makes sense. So it's just one of those things where you know, they want a model. That usually the process I see is someone wants to become a VTuber, they get a live 2D, or they get like a temporary 3D model to then save up to live 2D, because live 2D costs a lot of money for good reason. And then if they do decide to go the 3D route, they go, you know what, I want a 3D model. And that is still quite a bit of money, depending on who you go with, of course, right? And then that's a lot of money spent onto just like the model. So they might not realize yet that they want environments, but a lot of big VTubers know their environments are nice, are good. Like for singing, you know, they will have a stage made for them and stuff like that, like Holo Live and stuff like that. So I think it's definitely a market that will be, you know, it will become bigger and bigger, because people realize that, oh, you know, 3D environments with a 3D model is pretty fucking cool. But then there's also a lot of 3D environments that people will just use, like the one I use, which isn't mine. It's just made by the Naruto team, or uploaded and posted by the Naruto team. I don't know if they fully created from scratch or not. But, you know, Twitter raid, let's go. Sometimes I consider pimping myself off for free art just so I can make something without needing to think. Do raffles, engagement and everything, plus you get to make some cool stuff. Didn't Bounty make environments for Holo? Very skilled artist. No, he's insanely skilled. I don't know if was it for Holo? I know that the most recent one he made that I can see here, which was posted on August 3rd, was for Oshi Live and V4 Mirai. I'm not familiar too much with that group, but the stage he made was beautiful, absolutely stunning. So yeah, he's very skilled and makes cool stuff. 3D VTubers are old in live 2D. If you include VR chatters, which I think should be included personally, I agree with you in that sense that they probably are older. I think wasn't the first VTuber 3D, but maybe I should rephrase. Maybe it's more people prefer live 2D at the moment because of the aesthetic it provides, and that's why more people get 2D. At least in the sphere that I am seeing. It might be different in other countries, for example, but I see way more 2D VTubers than I see 3D. So maybe older wasn't like the right word. It was more about the fact that I feel like 3D is starting to take off more now with all these amazing like 3D programs. Not Blender, but I mean like Naruto, Vinyan. VC Face is still good, but it doesn't, as far as I know, don't quote me on this, support, for example, blueprints, nodes, and stuff like that to set up cool interactions, which a lot of 2D stuff already have, you know, with the TITS and, you know, different parameters that people set up on model. Different advantages between 2D and 3D. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would probably consider having a 2D model at some point. I mean, I want to make my own like PNG model, right? Which I'm gonna have to make in Live 2D. But the reason why I'm making it in Live 2D instead of using a PNG software is because I want it to still be quite easy on my computer. I wanted to use mouse tracking with eyes, so I don't need to, for example, if I'm working on Substance Painter, which is a very heavy program, I don't need to necessarily have, you know, my face being tracked and stuff like that. But I wanted to have lip sync. I wanted to have mouse tracking with head and eyes. And to do that, to have everything that I want without a 3D model, I would need to use Live 2D, which is, it is a bit of a hassle, but it is what it is. There are also many 3D VTubers returning to Live 2D VTubers. Yeah, I feel like, you know, some people might get both 2D and 3D, which is fine. But I would consider an actual Live 2D model if it wasn't for the price. And if it wasn't for the time that it takes to make one. Because I could make one myself. I could literally take my 2D art, chop it up, make a 2D model out of it, but the time, and if I don't want to spend time, it is the cost, you know. So, and I would want to make it look a certain way as well. So I wouldn't be able to cut cost on the rigging, for example, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just very particular with how my models are, if that makes sense. Even though I'm not happy with my own model at the moment, so I can't win. What kind of environment would you want, Sunny? I just want like a chill, you know, a chill environment. The benefit of making it myself, like if I were to make a room one, I have a bunch of ideas, right? Bunch of plans for, obviously I've focused all my energy on 2.0 neutral Zenny, which is like the standard Zenny, the normal Zenny before any of the designs come first. But I have pre-planned for God knows how many designs that will be based on 2.0 neutral Zenny, but it will have like, I haven't decided on the names, but you know, Fire Zenny, Ice Zenny, Nightmare Zenny, all that type of stuff. I need to create all these designs, which is again a pain because I hate concepting. But if I then made a 3D environment myself, I could then make different types of environments based on what model is selected, because I want it to be like I kind of want it to be how what's it called, Ultimate Lock Skin works, where you pick an element out of 4, but I think I have 4 or 5, I don't know, and then you pick another element that will then combine with the first element to make another form, if that makes sense. That's what I want to do, but the amount of work, oh my god, the amount of planning. It will be a bit easier once I have neutral 2.0 made, because I will be using the same body base for all of them. The only thing that will be different, I said the only thing, the things that will be different is the hair, the clothes, you know, any effects and stuff like that. But the issue is that some of the designs that I have planned, like my metal Zenny, I know, kind of like Metal Sonic, needs like alterations to the base body. I'm planning on having like a robot arm, like very like cybery, right? And I would need to then be able to take off my arm, right? Or like hide my arm in a way. So then I need to plan that, okay, on my base body, I need to cut the arm off, like out, so I can then put another arm on, if that makes sense. And then on Nightmare Zenny, I want it's, oh my god, too many plans. Nightmare Zenny is basically gonna have a mouth that, like a face that basically opens up, if that makes sense. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Let me draw it. So I'm thinking, so you have like normal Zenny. Well, she's not gonna be normal Zenny, but she's gonna look a little bit different, right? But I don't know. This is like her hair now. Okay, this is Nightmare Zenny. It's not, but just stay with me, okay? So then, when the Nightmare mode activates on already the Nightmare mode design, I want her to be able to don't know how to make it yet. But basically, her face, like her mouth. Let me think. There's a couple of ways you can do it. You can like split the face in the middle here and then have like some kind of, not tentacle stuff, but like some kind of stuff happening. This is a really bad drawing. Or you can, let me do the eyes again. If I draw the smile, you can then like dislocate the jaw so that there's lots of nasty teeth. So I have to do like a lot of pre-planning on the base body so that I have the least amount of pain. I don't have to like recreate anything, you know, which is why this takes so long. But I know that neutral Zenny is gonna be like the first priority. I'm gonna get that one done, and then all these other designs will come after. Halloween event confirmed. That would be cool, but it will probably be 2025 Halloween event if I finish Nightmare Zenny by then. The mouth type that I'm thinking of, it's not too much of a spoiler. I'm very open with like the designs I'm making, but Cthulhu Zenny confirmed. No, no. Not entirely like so. Also, we are going to be ending stream very shortly, but I just want to show you. So there's like this type of monster. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like, I think it's a mask type that you can get. I'm trying to think of, I don't know what it's called. Wait, how do we throw Mr. Blobby? You just type Blobby. Basically, if you contain the word Blobby in your sentence, then it will be sent. Or if you use the emote, that also works because Twitch technically types Blobby. I'm trying to think of an inspiration for the design. Let me see if I can find them. Hang on. I can't find it. I'll see if I can find it at some point and I'll post it in the Discord because it's a very cool design. But basically, I want it to be two parts of the nightmare mode, which basically one is just like normal. She'll have a different design, like hair and whatever. But then when the nightmare mode actually activates, the jaw will like, I don't know. It's like the jaw will like unlock and you'll be able to move like the entire jaw as you speak. And there'll be a lot more teeth and crap. And I'm not trying to like make it scary, just a little bit creepy, you know? All right, cool. So we have an ad starting very soon, which we're not going to do. We're not going to do the ad. We're just going to end the stream because I have anime to watch. And we have streamed for about 3 hours now, so that's my usual time. So let me snooze that real quick. And let's have a quick look at who we can raid. Let's see. So, art, I think. Art is cool. I think I know who we're going to raid, actually. I'm just having a look at the people online at the moment. I missed the 24-hour stream already. It was just been a week. Okay, so we're gonna raid, hang on, let me... Oh, wait, no. It's a difficult choice. There's 2 people online that I want to raid. Fuck. Let's have a look. Has it only been a week? Yeah, it was last weekend. Okay, no, okay. I know. We're gonna raid Noctis. Noctis is alive and well doing some render challenge work. I think it's the parkour challenge that they're currently doing. I don't fucking know how animation works. Maybe I'll be able to pick something up. A week. Wow, we're overdue for another 24 hours. No, absolutely not. So let's quickly raid Noctis. Actually, hang on. Let me... Hello. My computer is not happy. Probably because I have 2 Twitch streams open. It doesn't like that. Okay. There we go. Noctis is a friend of the stream. So we're gonna have a look, see what they're doing. They're making some cool stuff. But yeah, okay. So in terms of next week, we are gonna do streams next week. I'm hoping to do 3. Yeah, 3 streams, maybe 1 game, 1 Elden Ring, because obviously we still have to finish that game. It might take me a year to finish that, to be honest, because it's going a little bit slow at the moment. But I'm hoping maybe we could do that on a Saturday, so maybe we can start a bit earlier and get more hours in. But we'll see. And then Blender for the remaining ones. Yeah, cool. Okay. Right. So yes, let me just finish this up already. So thank you so much for the stream. No, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. But I'll see you guys next week, maybe. Yes. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.